Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and today we're going to talk about how to fall asleep faster or fast, or just basically get yourself on a routine that's going to help you fall asleep. The tips I'm going to share with you today, I've got over 10 that I want to share with you today that are going to help you fall asleep and fall asleep fast, even faster. And as you continue to use them, practice makes perfect, you will find that they will get you onto a routine or a habit, and that habit will make it easier and easier to fall asleep faster and faster and stay asleep through the night. Starting with routine, let's talk about waking up and going to sleep at the same time every day. Now, it seems like a minor thing, but it's huge. Look at how we create routines for kids. When we're creating a routine for kids, they've got a set schedule, the time is the same every day, and they just kind of work through that. They get this comfort, they develop a comfort, and it can let them focus in on everything else that's going on around them, so they can learn faster, they can fall asleep faster because they've got this routine set in place. They know this is my time that I'm going to sleep. They know how long they're going to sleep. So it helps with naps, it helps with sleeping at nighttime. So just really basically setting up a schedule as to when you're going to go to sleep every night and when you're going to wake up every day, and sticking to that even on your days off. You go to work, if you wake up in the morning at 3 a.m. in the morning, and because you've got to go to work at 4 or 5 in the morning, then even on your weekends, you want to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and follow that similar routine so that you can go ahead and create that rhythm. Which is reiterate your routine with your getting up in the morning for 30 minutes. You've got a 30-minute get up, wake up routine in the morning. That could be anything. One thing that we do when my daughter and I get up in the morning is we go out into the sun and we get about 30 minutes of sun in the morning. The sun is going to wake us up. It's going to reiterate with our body and our mind that we've got a set, this is when we wake up and this is when we get our day started. And it also gets us into the mindset of we're not going back to sleep. We're not falling back to sleep. So we have set those boundaries. It's kind of like bookends, right? When you take the bookends at the end on each shelf, that's your end, right? So you've got your bookends set, and you want to make them, highlight them. So we're going to talk about going to sleep bookend as well. So we're talking about waking up bookend. One of the things we do is we go out and get some sun in the morning. Some other things that you can do is maybe plan out your day, or you can go ahead and do a little mommy and me yoga, or you can do a little exercise in the morning. Whatever it is that's going to set aside, that tell your mind, okay, sleep is over. You've got that bookend, put it into place. That's going to help to reiterate the routine of waking up and going to bed at the same time every day. The 30 minutes of sun in the morning, that really is just very healthy sun. It's if you get up in the morning before the sun is, it depends upon when you get up, right? But we get up in the morning before the sun is too hot, so it's a great time to go out and get a little sun. Sun has great health benefits such as vitamin D production and other things. So the sun just really, it reiterates for us, and it works really nicely. So you got 30 minutes out in the sun. During that time frame, sometimes you can do some yoga or sun salutations or whatever you want to do during that time frame to help, again, wake you up, wake your mind, your body, and sometimes even your soul, if you like to do some reading during that time frame when you're sitting out there and doing that morning routine. That's up to you, whatever your routine is. It's just getting that bookend in place and making sure that bookend is there. Number 3, create a bedtime routine that signals to your mind that it's time to unwind and get prepared for bed. This puts you in the mood. One thing you can do during this routine is to journal. What I like to do during this time frame is do what I call a data dump, where I take everything in my mind, because I am a worrier. So I'll take everything in my mind and I'll just get it out on that piece of paper. And the key to doing a data dump is that when you're writing out everything and you're getting it out of your mind, you're telling your subconscious mind, hey, I'm going to deal with this. But you got to make sure that you do deal with it in the morning. So when you get up in the morning, during that morning routine, or even after that morning routine, make sure you go through that list and see what you can go ahead and take off your list, and see what you can go ahead and create a plan to fix, that kind of thing. Because if you're going to tell your mind, your subconscious, that you're dealing with it, then deal with it and then move on. Number 4, consider reading as part of your bedtime routine. I'm not talking about anything that's super exciting or anything that's going to make your mind think about it through the night, that kind of thing, but just some relaxing reading that maybe you can escape into a fantasy world for a short time, and set your timer to make sure that you close the book when it's time to close your book. Because sometimes authors are very good at this, of writing something to where you want to just keep reading that next page. You got to read one more page, you got to read one more page, and then you're 2 hours past your bedtime. Then you're off your cycle. So make sure you set your timer saying, I'm going to read from this point to this time. But getting into the reading and not using electronics is going to be the challenge. Get a physical hard copy of a book and read the book. Don't use your electronic devices. We'll talk about that in another tip. Number 5, hot bath or even a hot shower. The shower is not as effective, but it can still work. The idea is to heat up your body, allow your body to get flush with the heat. Let the heat flush your body. You when you're in the bath, you can see that if you're in a really hot bath, you can see that your skin starts turning red. The heat is getting there. Then you want to get out of that bath or out of that shower, allow the cold to hit you, and you're basically hitting that, getting a shock into effect. You got hot and you got cold, and now you're feeling like, oh, it's time to, I'm comfortable, my body's good, I'm ready to go to sleep. And the reason why this can be helpful is that you want to do number 6 is to turn down the heat in your room. Turn it down to 65 degrees or 18 degrees Celsius, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Make sure you have the right bed coverings for the season that you're in, but it's all about getting your room temperature down lower than what you're used to. Sleep is easier and you sleep more soundly if your room is a little bit cooler than normal, and the desired range is 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. Number 7, don't eat, exercise, or ingest stimulants like caffeine, tobacco, sugar at least 3 hours before bedtime. Number 8, relax the mental side of your mind with meditation. You can do a guided meditation, a meditation focused on nothing, or a visualization meditation where you're focused on your future. Please understand that we're going to do how-to videos on this channel describing those for you, so be sure that you're subscribed so that you can go ahead and get access to those videos and click that bell so you know when those videos are coming. They are not our very next video, but they are coming very soon, because our very next video is coming along with what I'm going to talk about in number 9. Number 9 is relax the physical body with a body scan or progressive relaxation. Our next video will be how to do a progressive relaxation. The video after that will be how to do a body scan, and then we'll be doing videos on meditation and visualization on this channel, and they're all how-to. So if those are topics that are interesting to you, then definitely make sure that you're subscribed. Then number 10 is try sleep videos using sound or ASMR to relax and bring about sleep. So we have a playlist on this channel that has videos like this, and I will link them up below, above and below, so that you can go ahead and watch them if you need this right now. So the bonus tip is to make sure your environment is set to relaxation in sleep. So heavy curtains or eye coverings and masks, no TVs, no electronics, no phones, no computers. These emit ions that don't aid in sleep, and they really do not help you as far as falling asleep. You don't even want them in the same room as you. But if you do have them in the same room as you on the other side of the room, definitely consider getting a salt lamp in your room to help with ions. So to remove those ions that the electronics produce, this salt lamp can help to reduce those. Create or use aromatherapy solutions like pillow sprays, things like that. Those are all going to help to create an environment that's going to help with sleep. So let's talk about this. Sleep is a very important topic, and how to get to sleep, how to get to sleep faster, how to get to sleep where you're sleeping soundly through the night. All of these are very important. You need your 3 cycles of sleep. So down below, if I haven't shared something that you found is very helpful with getting you to sleep, then chime in down below with your tips and tricks on how to get to sleep. I will see you in our next video where we're going to do progressive relaxation. I'm super excited to share that with you and how you can do it yourself. So I look forward to sharing that with you. Thanks so much for being part of our family. If you're not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.